Okay, now we're gonna play. I cut out a heart for Valentine's and a cup, a spoon, and a bear. I just cut these out of cardboard. You can use stencils if you wanted to also and draw around them. Here's a big bird. You could do that, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. So I'm going to take my little bear here and give him a spoon and put my cup of coffee here and my heart like this. Then I'm going to trace around it. You can use anything. You could use bottle caps. You can use anything you want. And then I did not cut my hole in my cup handle because I can actually just paint that circle in. So I'm going to have do my bear first. It doesn't have to be exact. And then I think I'll put the bear holding the spoon. Okay, that's close enough. Now I'm going to take my paint and I'm going to choose a nice dark color. I think I'll make a purple. So I'm taking blue. And some rose color. There's my purple. You can't see it over here. Okay, now negative space is the space that is not the object. Now you could use acrylic. I'm using watercolor. You could use house paint if that's all you got. You could use markers. You can use crayons. You can use whatever you want. You could use a combination of all those things. And I'm just going around my outlines here. This watercolor, and using a lot of water, you can see that my pencil lines and my, got a lot more blue in there this time. And that's very transparent, so other stuff is showing up. My underpainting is showing up as well. But we're just washing this in for now, so we don't care. In watercolor, the more water you use, the thinner the paint. If you want it more pigmented, you use a darker color. But for now, this is fine. We'll just see what we got and then what we want to cover. Okay, I'm gonna drop in some darker, so I'm wetting my paper again in case it's dried some, just in the negative space here. And I'm going to drop in some more pigment. Oops. Not to worry, I'll give him his ear back. Putting a lot more blue in here. I'll drop some red on that blue because I want to darken up some of this. And remember, we want to get the curve of the glass. We want to put our cup handle in. There, that's fine with me. If you wanted to take some out, you can come in here and do that sort of thing. If you want look like steam coming up, you can, off your cup of coffee or tea, you can do that. And come back in and darken up where you don't want the steam. And then we're gonna let that dry. Okay, now for this one, I'm gonna pretend like it's I don't know, a vase of flowers. I kind of like this as a flower, and maybe this is a little flower. This is kind of something neat happening there. I got one coming here, a little bit here. Some stuff here that almost looks like a lily. Some little buds maybe here. Not sure what all this is, but we're just gonna pick out some things. That almost looks like a mum. And we want some of these nice yellows. And I'm just doing some shapes here. And we don't know how it will end up, but it needs some kind of vase. Let's just give it maybe a pot instead of a vase, something like that. Now, I think I'm gonna come in with something like a dark blue. Just see what happens. I got a lot of water on my brush, but I'm not gonna wet. You know what I may do first? Rinse that off. I may come in with some green so I know where I want to save some stems and just make some stem work in here. And the stems, you know, can go every which way, but it may help me later. maybe some greenery around some of these. Just look at your picture, and you can't make any mistakes because they will be fine. So I'm just putting some little lines in there to have and kind of remind me that some of these flowers want to be attached. Now, I should wait for that to dry, but what I'll do is work on the outside perimeter and see what little happy things we come up with. I'm just carving out whatever I get to that looks like something interesting to me. And it will all be beautiful because it's flowers, right? You can do this with any subject, whether it's animals, or I've done it with cats. Just painted wild background and then pulled out some cats and let the cats be there with the crazy background. But it's fun, and it's pretty satisfying. You got a lot on the brush that time. You kind of need a lot of dark. You can go back in here and add more dark. We're going to let that one dry now. And I will, on our little bear now, we're going to go back up here. And I'm going to put a little bowl here on the spoon. And I think I will give this spoon some measurement. Give his feet some little circles. We'll give him a little nose. And 2 eyes. I'm gonna have him holding the spoon. And I think that looks like love. Then we'll come back to both of these later. You can fiddle with them a long time, but it's kind of good just to let them breathe and dry, and the colors are going to change. Thank you.